You've been watching the market and you've been hearing that there is higher inventory, but you're not quite sure what higher inventory means to you if you're looking to buy a home this year. Well, really, it just means that we're in a stable market and you have time to make choices. And this is what I've really navigated over the years with my clients who are looking to purchase a home. It's how to really just strategically slow down and make a smart choice for your next home investment or family home. If you've been watching the market and you're hearing in the headlines or in the news that inventory is higher in the real estate market, you may be wondering, what does that actually mean for me if I'm looking to buy a home this year? A lot of the time in the past, it's been surrounded by fear, instability, but that is actually not the case. This is a conversation I have helped break down for my clients over the years so they can make a strategic move without pressure and really do what's best for them and their family or their investment moving forward. Higher inventory, really, all it means is there's more homes to choose from and there's longer market time. So what that actually does is it creates an environment to where you can slow down, you can make time to really think through your decisions. And it's not a situation where you're up against competition of maybe a couple of buyers or 5 buyers or even 10 buyers like it used to be in previous years. It's a situation where you get to slow down and make your choice without the added pressure. So let's really break down those three things. What does it actually do for you in this market and how does it help you? Well, you get to be more selective. There is a lot more homes that are available on the market that you get to choose from. So sellers know that you have other options. The other thing it really helps with is it really helps with your negotiation strategies and power. And I don't mean just sales price and purchase price. I mean seller concessions, seller credits, negotiations through the inspection contingencies. There's a lot of negotiation points throughout the whole transaction that you may not even be aware of. And one specific memory comes to mind with a client of mine where at an inspection and they were like, oh, well, we can do that. We can do that. We can do that. I've got resources to do that. And I looked at them. They were a first time home buyer. And I said, that's wonderful that you have all these resources. But I knew they were coming in with grants and gift funds and all the things. I mean, they were really pulling it together to make their first home work. And I looked at them and I said, I know that you can do this. And I know that you have the resources to do this through family and friends, but it's still going to cost you time and money. So what if we ask the seller in lieu of these repairs, we ask for a credit towards your closing costs? And he looked at me and was like, I didn't know we could do that. And I said, 100%, we can do that. And he was so thankful. So these are just some of the examples that this market offers you as a buyer to be able to get into and purchase another home or your first home. The other benefit in this type of market that you get as a buyer with increased inventory is that you get time. You get time to think about, is this really the right investment for you? Is this really the right home for your family? Is this really the right neighborhood? You can really look into if it's really the right community and the amenities and all the things that you're looking for in a home. You can make sure that your long-term resale potential is going to be solid, like you're not missing any type of red flags that if you were to rush through it, you may have missed in the past. For years, it felt like buying a home was an uphill battle and a competition. But I'm here to tell you today, it's more about a choice where you can be Selective, you can take more time where you can come back and have a second showing. Imagine that, or a third showing before you decide. And the likelihood, the probability is typically in your favor that it will still be available tomorrow. If you'd like help and support understanding what the current market is like right now, so you can take advantage of it, whether it's now or you're thinking about it for in the future, simply click the link below and I'll be happy to chat with you and walk you through it.